are back. Welcome to another edition of the Sportsport. And we are back. We got the full crew in the house. That is what it's all about. The Yankees, out of any team in the league, are the best equipped to handle a blow like this.
I think there is a higher power at play here. He's due law of averages. That dude is the ultimate scrub. It's trash. Yeah. Every person you have in there is fucking trash.
Next game, you're going to see a big performance. You can see it in the end of the game, and I'm just totally stoked and excited for this.
And we are back. Welcome to another edition of the Sportsport here on a Tuesday. Barnes and Tony, once again. What's going on, brother?
Not much, dude. 2 for Tuesday here, dude. The fall, the Mets, the big win, the offense, still a lot of worries. But no, I'm stoked to be here. You know, it's nice to have you back in the studio, Brian.
Yes, nice to be back. And hopefully next time, we'll get more than a few hours, right?
Yeah, hopefully, dude. I know. Oh man, that's the goal, dude. That's the goal.
And I was telling you, I mean, I feel like I went to bed at like a reasonable time. It's just like the shoulder, the aches, the pains. Like it's just like not used to this type of thing. But I'm guessing it was the body surfing incident in Newport, I'm guessing, right?
I mean, that'll do it, definitely.
Yeah, the
dude.
golf, obviously.
And I forgot too about the cardboard box fucking bed and everything, dude.
Yes.
Like, that definitely didn't help.
But yeah, it was so bad yesterday.
Yeah.
Like I on the back nine, maybe by like hole 12, like just in the middle of a match with Reed. It's a shame too, because listen, at the end of the day, could have done it, didn't, but had another opportunity to beat him, ended up losing by 2. So it was a shame, but we powered through. We made it. A couple days off from the golf, and hopefully we'll be ready to go, rested. And might be, unfortunately for me, years and years of not stretching finally coming to fruition.
Yeah, that'll do it, dude. But I feel like
the mattress, the bender.
Yeah, I feel like people underestimate like how helpful sleep can be. Helping your body and stuff. So I think you get some good night's sleep. The shoulder will kind of like help itself out there, dude.
Yeah, and it was just to kind of like wake up and then not be able to get up, and just like I don't know. I feel like, but it's annoying because like I have my last fantasy drop tonight. It starts at 9:15. So what are the chances that we're lights out before 11? Probably not.
Yeah, no.
People will be over when I come back from stands. It's just it's just one thing to the next.
Yeah, no, I mean it is. Well, yeah, God forbid, you gotta hang out with people and drink and hang out.
No, there's no drinking.
Dude,
I really just need a nice night of sobriety, Tony. But what do we got here?
We do have some comments here, dude, and we're starting off early. Often, Michael Buckta, can I just say that Tommy is too cool looking on the Discord live chat? God, I love that guy, he says. And he says, I guess he's saying also, Barnes, if this week doesn't work out, we can always do next week. What, you guys golfing or something?
No. He's trying to come in for a show, but I was just telling him, let's just, let's see how the week progresses, Michael. We got shows. There's not gonna be a shortage of shows. All right.
Sobriety, dude.
No, wait, isn't it good sometimes or not?
No, yeah, it is. It is good, dude. It is good.
But I have a hard time thinking. I don't know. Like you like a week off, like you actually enjoy that or no? I'm questioning that. I feel like by the time it's Friday, Saturday, like during the week, sure. But I think by the time Saturday afternoon comes around,
Yeah. I mean, you want to start drinking a little bit, dude. I mean,
just jeez. I mean, it's just I don't know what it is. I'm just feeling old, I guess.
Oh, dude, stop it. Brian, yourself commenting, be right there now. Come on, running late, dude.
Oh God.
Josh B saying, yo fam, what's good, Josh? Glad to have you in the house.
Yes, as always. Had a nice conversation with Josh yesterday. Still can't get to the finish line with him, but it was the whole our usual conversation of the Yankees and Mets. And I think the point I was just trying to make to him is just like, at the end of the day, like, even if you think what I'm saying to, and this is just an example, it's not a call, but like to a Mets fan is like over the top or whatever, in what way, shape, or form, as a big Yankee fan, would you want to be like to the Mets fan, oh yeah, no, he's being a little too overboard? Like, why would you want to, you know what I mean? I would just tell him, like, we're all in this together, Josh. You know what I mean? And I just think he's lost sight of that a little bit. I was trying to give him the example, and I was even saying too, because we were going back to the call with our friend. What's the Uncuffed podcast?
Uncuffed podcast, yeah.
Yeah, we were talking about that, and I was just saying, like, listen, I mean, I just think he was going a little too far. He's just going by a prospect ranking. He's talking about Harvey and DeGrom. And I was like, I just think the point is, like, it's like, I was telling him, I was like, because you're not happy with what's happened, just like all of us, the past 15 years. So that just makes you lean, well, everybody else is going to be better, but it's just like, well, that's not a reality right now. So why are we doing that?
Mm-hmm.
But I just still couldn't quite
get there with him.
Get him there. Yeah. But Ernie knows. It just, you know what I mean? I don't know. Tony, I mean, generally speaking, not even calling out Josh, but it's just like when you're all fans of one team, like, shouldn't we all just stick together? Like, why are we deviating from that?
No, exactly. You have common ground.
Yeah, exactly. Now, if it was for you and you're like, well, Kev Dude's a little bit of a wacko, I don't necessarily want to like be, with him all the time. I could understand that, but other than that, I don't know.
Speaking of Ernie, dude, he's in the house with the year. And then he says, let's effing go Yankees, go Pack, go Lake Show.
Yeah. A little ways off from the basketball, but I'm sure Michael Buck loved seeing that comment.
Do people say that? People say Lake Show?
Yes, they do. Yeah, that's something common.
I don't really like that, to be honest.
Really?
Lake
that's
Show?
Been going on since Magic Johnson played.
I mean, Lakers.
Yeah, Lake Show. No, it's been a while. I'm surprised you. I know you're not like the basketball aficionado, but
like people say the Lake Show.
But I'm saying this has been going on for like 30, 40 years, I would say, probably. If I had to guess, it could be longer than that.
Then you like it.
It's like, what you grew up with. I mean, you just heard that. I mean, I'm surprised you never heard Stuart Scott say that on SportsCenter, to be honest.
Lake Show.
Yeah.
Lake Show.
You've heard it. I think you're probably, the bong, something like that.
And then Kev Deuce, speaking of the bong, says you're an effing wacko.
Listen, I mean, Kev, we've been over this. You got to make sense when you're talking shit. You can't just say shit and be like, Brian. Like, that doesn't make any sense, Kev. Come on. Anyway, what do you think of the fantasy draft yesterday?
I think it went well.
Yeah.
Right. I had a good time. It went quick. I feel like faster than last year.
Yeah, I was on the course.
I figured. I was thinking about that. I was like, wow, Brian on the course drafting, dude. I think they gave me like a C though.
They gave me like a D.
Like, are they fucking dumb over there?
Yeah, they don't.
They don't fucking know shit.
They don't know
dude.
what they're saying. Yeah, they give me a D-, to be honest.
That's crazy.
But yeah, I was happy with my team. And I feel like I got good value at quarterback. Jordan Love, I think, was like my 10th round pick.
That's not bad.
So I'm excited about that. And I got Drake London, Mike Evans at receiver.
Yeah, I like that Mike Evans, dude.
Every year I need a Mike Evans.
I was MFing it when I was.
Really? You were right there.
Yeah,
you were in position. Wow.
Right there, dude.
And then Jonathan Taylor. I like that. I feel like he's a workhorse. A little bit of a wild card with Henderson on the Patriots, the rookie running back.
Mm-hmm.
But then Kincaid at tight end, Jalen Waddle at flex, Brandon Aubrey, and then KC defense. And then I basically took a bunch of rookies mixed in with Michael Penix and Kyle Pitts.
Oh, interesting.
For my bench. And Jordan Mason, I guess, is a vet. So just kind of took some flyers in the bench, guys. But overall, I like that. I feel like it's a pretty balanced team. So we'll see what happens. Well, who were the highlights for you?
Well, I got I had the second pick, dude. That was like my first probably draft ever having that high of a pick, to be honest.
Oh, wow. Who did you get?
Jamar Chase.
There you go.
Because I think Bijan went first.
One. Okay.
Yeah. Which was, I was kind of surprised, to be honest. I was a little surprised.
That happened in another one of my drafts.
Because I kind of assumed that Jamar would have went first.
And then I just got Jamar right away.
Bang. So I got Jamar. Joe Burrow, quarterback. So like, watch out. Cincinnati. I got Xavier Worthy also as my other receiver. Running backs for Tony Pollard, who I feel like I got Tony Pollard at some good value. I got him kind of late.
Okay, you probably not have a lot of enthusiasm for Tennessee, but obviously Pollard, I think, did he have 1,000 yards last year?
Yeah, he did.
Okay.
And then I got Tracy, running back for the Giants, that rookie coming in, dude. He should be okay. George Kittle at the tight end spot, Olave at my flex, Butker is my kicker, Buffalo's defense, and then on my bench I got Pittman. Michael Pittman Jr.
I like that one.
That was a good one. I also have Mooney from Atlanta. And then I grabbed Mason Taylor late too. That was pretty sick.
That one. Yep.
That's gonna be dope. Marvin Mims, and then I picked up Johnson, the running back for Pittsburgh.
There you go. That's a good one.
Jared Goff, my backup.
Nice.
So feel pretty good, dude. Although I did kind of screw myself a little bit because I realized I took a lot of guys
Same bye week?
Yeah, dude.
But you know what? That's 1 week. Obviously, it just
1
sucks
week.
like you're kind of giving up a week, but you
Yeah.
never know what can happen either.
Exactly, dude.
And yeah, so the roster changes a lot, so you kind of just go with it.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was great doing that yesterday. And then obviously the UNC game didn't exactly live up to the hype. TCU 48-14 the final there. Belichick saying they're a better team, got to prove it.
Work on it.
But talk about an embarrassment. You had Michael Jordan and Lawrence Taylor in the house, Julius Peppers. Definitely didn't exactly show up there last night.
No, what did you think happened? Do you think that maybe just like kind of like Bill said that team just wasn't maybe ready for that big moment that they just kind of played down?
Yes, but I mean, I don't know, an unranked opponent at home. I mean, you would think, not to say that you need to win, but like it can't be closer than what 28 points.
Yeah, no, I mean,
or 34 points. Yeah, 34 points.
No, you're right. I mean, it's not a good look there for Bill. Maybe Bill's got other priorities. His focus is elsewhere.
Yeah, and then I'm guessing you saw the Air Jordan shirt with like him holding up the girl on the beach and this and that. So I'm sure that'll be a meme for the next 20 years.
Oh yeah, dude.
So yeah, I mean, I guess that's really it. We'll talk more in the next 2 days about the NFL. Obviously, you got that Cowboys-Eagles game on Thursday.
The divisional previews, dude. You want are we doing that tomorrow? Or
I would say just do AFC tomorrow, NFC.
On break Thursday. It up. Yeah. I feel like last year we did everything in one day.
It's too much.
It was just too much.
We'll
dude.
split it up.
We need some
no
rest.
Golf. Too.
Yeah, no golf. Rest the shoulder.
So AFC tomorrow, NFC. Oh man, what was annoying though? I had a couple of people. I guess like Mark, because it started kind of hurting a little bit at Ohio State.
Yeah.
And then Riley yesterday too. Oh, it's not that bad. Like, stop going like this. But it's like, dude, well, it is that bad.
Yeah.
It's like I don't usually like complain about like stuff hurting, this and that. But I'll get through it. I'm hoping I can do the elliptical later. Just been a complete bender. Just want a good workout, sauna. That.
Yeah, get the body moving.
Grilled chicken,
sweat it all
that
out,
weight
dude.
room. All that
are you
stuff.
grilling your own chicken?
No, I don't know what's for dinner. I'm going to Sam's, so whatever's for dinner.
I'll have. Yeah.
But obviously we know big baseball show, so let's go to the world of Major League Baseball.
What a play! Stop it! Yep. And Alonso cracks one. The Mets win the ball game. Out of sight.
And it works at 100 miles an hour. 14 strikeout.
Drove deep to left field. There it goes. See ya.
All right, so today's show is brought to you by Velvet Llama, premium canned cocktails crafted by NYC bartenders with a playful spirit. Enjoy their award-winning espresso martini with Italian espresso and chocolate notes, the crisp Moscow Mule with Nigerian ginger, or the spicy margarita with organic agave and jalapeno. Available in 8.4 ounces at 10% ABV or 12% at 5% ABV. These ready-to-drink treats are made with the finest ingredients. Grab yours at velvetllama.com and ride the smooth wave with Velvet Llama. And I can attest personally, have sampled all of those three flavors there, and they were absolutely outstanding. And I would say all good, but I would say if I had to pick a favorite, I would definitely go with the Moscow Mule. What about you, Tony?
Moscow Mule. I mean, I don't mean to be like a copycat here,
but that was your favorite.
Yeah,
but that goes probably. You have roots with the Moscow Mules, right or no?
Actually, I don't, dude.
Okay.
I mean, I guess I had a mule every so often.
Yeah.
But I did enjoy Sitting Duck, dude. They opened up, I guess maybe my senior year, went there. They had a black mule, Jameson, instead of vodka.
Oh, okay.
Hence the non-Moscow.
Yeah.
That was pretty good. But because of that, I never really did the Moscow. But ever since, the Velvet Llamas, dude, the Moscows, watch out, dude.
Yeah. Yeah,
they're great.
So I definitely highly recommend them. That's for
Not
sure.
Not too bad for you either, dude.
Yeah.
Ginger beer, nothing crazy.
Yeah, maybe light up on the calories. Not as bloated,
not
like
as
from
bloated,
the beers and the bats. But no bats for the Yankees yesterday as they were off. So the Mets were in Detroit, and to John Pollock's dismay, the Mets outlasted Detroit and kind of went the way we thought with the shootout as the Mets win 10-8. What were your takeaways from this one, Tony?
Well, I mean, honestly, dude, like obviously he's great for Soto here. I think he tied his career high, 6 RBIs yesterday. Second career grand slam, first as a Met, amazing.
And wasn't it his first 3-run homer or better of the season too?
It was his first home run with more than one runner on base.
There you go. Yep.
Which is ridiculous
at this point.
At this point in the season, it really is outrageous. And you think about how many RBIs he could have.
Right.
Yes. Yeah, exactly. So I mean, obviously, you want hold on, standby. Sorry. Obviously, you look at that and you're like, this is great. Since August, he's been killing 11 for 26, 1400 OPS, dude. And that was honestly like that's the bright spot right there. I mean, the Mets are humming offensively, clearly. Unfortunately, though, I mean, it's yes, you score all these runs, you're relying on the offense to go, and not to be this guy who's like sitting there with like, oh man, like this isn't going to be good or what. But I mean, like, seeing Sean Manaea struggle yet again yesterday, 3 2/3, 8 hits, 5 earned runs. I mean, that's not great at all, giving up 2 home runs. And obviously,
is he not healthy?
I mean, listen, people are now talking about how like it's just not working out because he is not fully healthy, that he does have like bone fragments, like whatever.
So that was the original like injury?
Yes.
Okay.
That was the original problem.
Bone spurs, was it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Bone fragments. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know the difference necessarily. I'm not like obviously a medical doctor here, but in any case, that was the reason why his arm angle changed. That was the big talk this season, whatever. I mean, I feel like it's kind of weird that it's like being talked about more now, I feel.
I mean, but it makes sense, obviously, given the way he's been pitching.
Yes.
Obviously, he was pitching well. What's going on?
Right, exactly. Injury, what, dude?
Yeah.
Exactly. But the fact of the matter that he is getting hit so much, and I mean, and I think that's, I don't know. It's tough, dude, because some at-bats look really good. Obviously his arm angle is a topic of discussion, like, especially if you're a lefty. I mean, it's a very odd, like, you're looking at the ball kind of like very weird, kind of like sidearm delivery, if you want to say. But in any case, your bullpen, I guess, is more of a problem as well. I mean, even though Static, didn't give up any runs, I mean, his control, I mean, there was just no control at all. Okay. And then obviously Helsley coming in for 2 outs, giving up another run. Same thing with Brooks Raley. And obviously the fact that you needed to use 6 bullpen arms yesterday is a problem. I mean, like, you don't have an off day today. And it's like, obviously you rely now on McLean to actually go the 7 innings that you're maybe hoping and anticipating that he does. But I don't know, man. I mean, it's great that the Mets are killing it. Runners in scoring position this past month has been, an absolute like upside, the exact opposite of what it's been the first half of the year. And a lot of these guys offensively are contributing, which is great. I mean, obviously you have Soto having the big game, but McNeil 2 for 4, Torrens 3 for 3 yesterday with 2 RBIs. He was looking good behind the plate as well. So you have some guys, obviously supplementing Juan Soto here. Nimmo had a big hit too. He was 1 for 5 with an RBI, and he was interviewed after the game talking about how special their offense is right now, how great it is to have Soto on the team. And I mean, it's interesting because I feel like he was asked a lot about like, what is different, in terms of like you guys hitting specifically with runners in scoring position. And he's like, really, like not much is being changed, but just the fact that I guess they talked about the fact that they wasn't doing well. Like he was saying, they put it out there. So now they're kind of doing better just because that was more of a focus, I guess, but not necessarily pointing to one thing that they changed in their approach. But regardless, I mean, yes, the offense is humming. I mean, it's been crazy the amount of production they've had over the past month. And yeah, it's great, but I mean, I don't know, Brian. I mean, I still sit here super worried about this pitching staff. Like it's not it's not good,
Yeah, and not even, being facetious here. I mean, I did think the bullpen moves at the deadline before the guys pitched like were good, but they just really haven't, stabilized, especially Helsley. I mean, it seems like just every outing he's giving up a run. And then, yeah, I mean, it feels like it's like, and what are we talking about? 4 starts here, but it's like already with the starters, it's like, oh, you can't wait till it's either Tong or McLean's time to pitch.
Yeah.
And it's like, what is, what's the third guy's name? the other starter that's
Brendan Sproat.
Bro, it's like, oh, when's he coming up now? It's
Yeah.
like, it just seems like you gotta. I mean, can you get one guy to be solid, whether it's Manaea, Peterson, or Senga? But even so, it's like just with the bullpen. I mean, right now, like, who is if you had to, who's the trusted setup guy like in the 8th inning before Diaz?
I can't even give you an answer, dude.
And that's
like
tough.
There isn't Soto, I guess. I mean,
Yeah.
It's certainly not Stanek. I mean, he's just. I mean, dude, the pitches he was throwing last night. I mean, just dude, like probably 10 feet above the strike zone. He's throwing people's heads.
Wow.
And it's just like what. It's just so odd, dude. Like, how do you not have that? You have that much lack of control. And then obviously Halsey hasn't been necessarily reliable in any means at all. Rayleigh has had some good spots. I guess he got his 5th hold of the year yesterday, and he's coming off of Tommy John too. So I mean that's good. Maybe you could trust him, but no. And Reed Garrett, I mean, that guy hasn't been around pitching well since the All-Star break.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's like I don't know. I feel like the bullpen is tough. Rogers is constantly also another pitcher who just gives up hits. Yeah, constantly looking just a very hittable guy right now.
You think he's tipping? Because I mean, he was so dominant on San Francisco.
Yes.
Yeah.
I guess maybe I don't know. I mean, what then? When him and Helsley are both tipping pitches, like what the hell's going on?
Yeah.
Like what are you doing?
Yeah.
It's God,
and
it's
then,
fucking crazy.
With injury concerns, poor performances. I mean, I guess like you have you could bring up your starter from the minors there, but so it's like, I mean, in your eyes, is it like a must? You have to, put Holmes in the bullpen, or I mean, are you just like, oh, well, I don't know what's going on with Manaea and Senga?
I mean, again, it's kind of like a little bit of both. It's almost like, yeah, he should be. That should be the move.
Yeah,
but that also like Manaea and Senga like should be pitching well also. So then you would have had like easily a 5-man rotation there.
Right.
But you also have Tyler McGill who's coming back from injury. I think he's been doing some rehab starts. Haven't looked too much at that, but I mean, they talked about that recently. So that's going to be someone who you could probably throw out of the pen. But I mean, not a ton of confidence in McGill.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's just, the pen is so important because it's just like, maybe there hasn't been a lot of these games recently, but you're going to like, especially if you want to, make the playoffs, advance to the playoffs, it's like you're going to have to win games 3-2, and you can't have the bullpen giving up 4 runs. You're going to lose every time.
Yeah, no, I mean, you're totally right. And I mean, this is like, I mean, I know like when it comes to the playoffs, it kind of gets a little bit easier in terms of resting players, but I mean, you still need all the guys you can get. And I mean,
yeah.
And again, I mean, if you're going to try and, start Senga and like, you got to sit there and be like, oh, this is going to be like 5 innings.
If that,
exactly. Like, so it's like, I don't know. It puts Mendoza in a very, very precarious position. But I mean, again, at this time, dude, like you won the game. Like the offense is hot, dude. I forget. I want to see if I can still pull up this tweet that I saw. Because it's crazy. Oh man, I wish I screenshotted it. Maybe I didn't. But it was talking about the offensive production of the Mets. Over 100 runs scored this month. Batting average was like high 270s on the team, whatever. And they were like 11-17. Like, yeah,
it's like, are you kidding?
And it's like, are you kidding me?
Have
dude?
your pitching.
Yeah, no, it really is. And it's like, it's really annoying, dude. And I know I'm sitting here and it's like, you just beat Detroit. You scored 10 runs on them. They're trotting out a bullpen game tonight, so you kind of feel good about your offense. You got McClain on the mound. You kind of feel good about your pitcher. So it's like you're taking 2 out of 3 here from Detroit, maybe, possibly. Like you're off to the right foot here. You're 74-64 right now. Like it seems like you are solidified to make a wild card spot. I mean, I don't want to jinx anything here or be that guy, but even though the Reds did win yesterday, 4 games back. Yeah, they're 4 games back. So you feel good about that. I mean, you are in good position to make the playoffs, but it's just, you
got to rebuild the bullpen somehow.
You got to rebuild the bullpen. And I mean, not for nothing. It's like, I mean, it was a Charlie Morton start,
Right. In terms of you're not going to get that route.
And dude, I don't know if you saw the inning, but he almost got out of it, dude. Bases loaded, nobody out.
Got 2 outs after?
I think he struck out somebody, Lindor and Nimmo, maybe. I forget who. But he gets back-to-back strikeouts. on the curveball, dude, like going to his pitch, like fooling Lindor. But then obviously hung one for Soto, and he wasn't gonna take that up. I believe it was an 0-2 count too. Like,
wow.
Like Soto was in the hole, dude. So he was one pitch away from getting out of that inning, which was kind of wild. Because obviously he gets pulled after that, and the Mets take the lead, and obviously we know what precedes after that, so or whatever. But I mean, overall, yes, it's still a great win. You're still hyped. Soto, and it's so funny. We talked about that yesterday, having his kind of big Met moment.
Right.
Not to say this necessarily is one, but I mean, this was by far his best game as a Met.
Yeah.
Yeah,
6 RBIs. I mean, not much to complain about, right?
Yeah, absolutely, dude.
So yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, you are happy with the win, but the Josh B and you looking at the potential problems ahead with the bullpen. And speaking of Josh B, was Ralph of the Reeds?
Yeah, dude. He says the Reeds. Let's freaking go, dude. Velvet Llama. I know he's a big fan.
Yeah, he definitely is. So and then you mentioned today, the Tigers going with the bullpen game, and then the Mets throwing McLean here. So obviously expectations high. I mean, even though they're going bullpen game, any point of view, I don't know, just like it's a big spot for him, quality opponent. They're probably disappointed in yesterday. I think they said too, it was the most hits they had in a loss ever or something at home.
Oh, Detroit, really?
12 hits or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, 14, sorry.
14 hits, yeah. But I mean, any part of you nervous that McLean, maybe not that he's going to get hammered, but he's not going to pitch 6 or 7 scoreless. Like it's going to be like a tooth and nail type of game.
Yeah, I mean, sure. That's always in the back of your head. I mean, this guy is such inexperienced. Michael, good morning, dude. Yeah, no, I definitely feel like that could be the case. I mean, you're sitting here.
Step on the laptop.
You're sitting here, and it's like, this guy is super young, has not, had that moment of struggle, I guess you could say, as a starter yet. Obviously, though, I mean, you sit here and he's risen to every occasion you've asked him to. I mean, from his very first start, even the start against the Braves, against the shutting down the Phillies too. I mean, that's not. It's one of the better lineups around the baseball league here. So I mean, I feel pretty confident that he will, rise to the occasion now at this point. I mean, he's 3-0. We know the stat there. It never happened before. First 3 starts. What's up? 0.84 ERA, the vertical movement, the pitches, the strikeouts. I mean, it's all there, dude. It's all there. It's all written for having a good start. However, I don't know. I mean, he's gonna give up runs. I don't anticipate 8 scoreless. I don't anticipate 7 scoreless. I'm hoping for like 6 and 2 earned runs, honestly. Like same deal almost every start, though. I'm not expecting something immaculate.
Right.
And I feel like too, like just because of how many bullpen pieces you had tonight or last night, I should say, it feels like you're gonna, he's not gonna go the distance as much as he's been. I mean, again, 8 innings last start. You can't get much better than that. So again, I'm hoping for a quality start. I think the offense will be humming. You do also want to lean on, just like yesterday, the fact that the bats are hot for the Mets, and also the fact that Detroit is using a bullpen game, and this guy has a few starts, whatever. I think he pitched 5 innings or something, a couple starts ago, maybe against the White Sox or something. Other than that, he's giving you 2 innings, so it's like you should, like, the odds of you facing so many bullpen arms, you're bound to get to one of them. And again, I mean, I feel like that the offense will be plenty full, so I feel like that you could chalk this one up to another win, dude. I feel confident in this one. I do.
So, that'll be, we'll see what happens. And obviously big game in Houston, with Fried and Valdez. And, as I mentioned yesterday, we did hit Valdez, last time go to the stadium, last time we faced him. So hoping that, we have that level of success on offense. And I really do think Fried, after going through the struggles, it seems like he's gotten the mechanics right the last couple of starts, that he could really deliver. So really, 2 important games for both teams. And, the Yankees yesterday, too, getting help with the Blue Jays, losing again on the road here, 5-4 to the Reds. So now they are tied with the Red Sox, both 2.5 games back. of the Blue Jays for the division. So despite that disappointing loss the other day, and they have one less loss, one less win than Boston, but that gives them the tiebreaker there. So right now ahead. So just a huge series starting, and like I said, you just want to start in the right foot here. Strike first. No, homer in the Crawford boxes in the first inning. Like you don't want the air sucked out of the sails early, because that just seems like it really changes things. And when you look at also too the wild card, the Rangers all of a sudden are playing some good baseball here. Have won 6 in a row.
Hey now,
they're a game and a half behind Seattle for that third playoff spot. But the Yankees and the Red Sox both with a 3.5 game lead over Seattle. So 5 games back of that team. The Rangers not even in the wild card right now. So definitely you've put yourself in a good position. Obviously the division is the goal. And I also did see some disappointing news. It looks like for September call-ups, because obviously we didn't play yesterday, that it's going to be Yarborough and Escara, and then when Slater comes back, they're going to go with him. So it looks like Spencer Jones. I mean, I know they want to get more right-handed bats, but I think that is a atrocity, Tony, I guess you could say. But definitely would be disappointing news if that's the case. But I guess we'll find out. Find out later today when the starting lineups are out. But now are we behind on the pick updates, or are they updated? What do we got?
Oh no, they're updated as of not from yesterday's picks. That's the only thing I'm missing.
Okay, and I think yesterday I kind of messed up. I know I had the Reds, which was good. Oh, and I had the Red Sox.
You had the yes.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So really, I just botched the what was the game? The Mariners.
Mariners. Yeah. All right, hold on. So you had the Reds in the over, which definitely hit.
2-0. Red Sox in the over.
You had Red Sox, Boston in the under.
Okay, so 1-1.
1-1.
And then I think 0-2, unfortunately.
And then
right?
Seattle in the over. You had.
Oh, I had the over?
That's what I have written.
Oh, great. Okay. So 1-1. So
1-1.
So
it's 4-2.
4-2. There we go.
I had the Mets in the over. It's a 2-0. Haha. I said Milwaukee, and I had the under. Fucking 0-2, huh? Mizorowski, no good. And then I had Chicago in the over, so that's 2-0. So that's also 4-2. Damn. All right. So if my math here is correct, which it is, I am 45-37.
Okay.
And you are 46-36.
So it's a dog.
It's a dog.
Wow.
Yeah,
right,
dude, just like that.
But feeling a lot better this pick segment. It kind of, I think it obviously coincides with the Yankees playing better. That always helps out the record.
Same thing with the Mets.
Yep.
Yep.
What was it, 11-17?
Oh,
come on.
Dude. Juan Soto, dude, is going to have 40 home runs. Watch out.
Yeah. But anyhow, Tony, I think it would be, appropriate time to do a MLB 6-pack pick segment brought to you by Velvet Llama. Josh, be having one desk side right now. And I will get started in Houston. Your New York Yankees, the day off, and the 3 out of 4 in Chicago. You wanted to sweep whatever, but here you are. This is the 12-game stretch. We've all been talking about it. And you're just going to need a lot of things to go right when you're facing quality opponents. I know Astros have been up and down, but of course, they're always kind of your nemesis. And we did sweep them last year in Houston. However, they're going to give you their best shot. And this is going to be a pitcher's duel, I believe, and I think a low-scoring game. So I think it's a Yankees under game. But I really have the utmost confidence in Max Fried here to deliver. I'm going to say 6 1/3, 2 earned runs, and I think he'll strike out 9. And I think his offense gives him 4, maybe 3 off Valdez and 1 off the pen. And I think the pen, locks it down. I would say, relieving Fried, they go right to Weaver, and I could see, him pitching, and then there's maybe some lefties coming up in the 8th. They go to Hill. Bednar available for the 5-out save. Maybe he comes in, for a 4-out save, something like that. But at the end of the day, I think the Yankees win this one. And I also would say Aaron Judge homering all the bad memories in Houston. Time to make some good ones. But Aaron Judge, hitting a 2-run homer off of Valdez early in this one. But we're going to say Yankees and the under.
Yankees and the under. Write that down right there, dude. Velvet Llama. Yankees under for Brian. All right, let's go, dude. You know the deal. All right, dude. Let's go back to Comerica Park, dude. It's a big park. Hard to hit home runs, dude. But you know what? Obviously not for Juan Soto. Today's game, Sawyer Gibson Long. Okay, you're going to be starting here. 27-year-old out of Lithia Springs, Georgia. Obviously, I think, second year kind of up here with Detroit. I think maybe he's getting like his 9th start of his career or something like that. Has been, used as a bullpen opener a few times. You can go the distance, I guess. You can see here. Last time out, though, 2 innings, no earned runs, whatever, against the White Sox. Then you see Minnesota, 5 1/3, 3 earned runs. Tampa Bay, 6 1/3, 4 earned runs. So I feel like, not a guy short of giving up some runs here. But you know who is, Brian? Noel McLean, dude. And like I said, dude, you're still sitting here and you're hoping for the quality start. The 6 innings here give you at least that much distance because, the bullpen could use a rest. So that comes into a little bit of a factor here, but I do think that many of these bullpen arms have gotten to be tattooed after Gibson Long. Maybe he lasts 3 or 4 innings here. And I say McLean does get that quality start, 6 innings, 2 earned runs. Detroit's a tough lineup, dude. 80 wins. There's a reason for that, dude. But I will say, I feel like someone who's due for another home run here is going to be Francisco Lindor. Give me Lindor. Give me his 27th of the year. Alonso with a 3 RBI night, leading the team with 113 at that point. And then why not? Terrence has been working really hard defensively, filling in for Francisco Alvarez here while he's rehabbing his hand. So give me Terrence with maybe like a solo shot later on, tacking on some insurance runs. Mets end up winning this game. I'm going to say by the score of 7-4. So give me Mets, and it is also another over spot. Mets in the over, Brian.
All right. So we're going number two. And I am going to go with your Los Angeles Dodgers in Pittsburgh. You have a pitching matchup here. The Hall of Famer, the legend, Clayton Kershaw, who's actually pitched very well since coming back from that long layoff. 9-2 with a 3.06. Not striking out as many batters as he once did. 58 and 88 and a third. But going up against Carmen Midlinski, who is 3-7, 3.86. More of a strikeout guy, still not crazy, 74 and 84 innings. And listen, the Dodgers been up and down, but at the end of the day, they are 19 games over 500. Did lose 2 out of 3 at home to Arizona. Pittsburgh did just win 2 out of 3 in Boston, but it seems like fortune's about to be reversed here. I think Kershaw 7 strong. Give him the strikeouts tonight. Let's go 10 for Clayton. I'm sure there's a lot of odds on that one.
Yeah, I like that.
So 10 Ks for Clayton, 7 shutout innings. And I think Shohei Ohtani, number 46 and 47. And I think the Dodgers will win this game. Let's say 6-0. So we'll go Dodgers and the under.
Dodgers and the under, dude. I guess for me here, write that down. LAD under. I guess for me, let's go back to the well here. Let's go back to Chicago. Cubs still hosting the Braves. The win last night, 7-6, felt pretty good. Excuse me, the offense humming, which is nice. I don't know. I feel like Shota Imanaga, though, is going to come out here. I know he's been kind of up and down this season, but you know what? 3.08 ERA here. 8-6 record, not great, but he gets his 9th win of the season tonight, dude. And I say he pitches, I'm going to say 5 scoreless, 6th inning, gets through, but gives up 1 solo shot. I guess maybe to like fucking Matt Olson. Why not? I guess he's leading the Braves with 21 home runs. That's kind of sad. Joey Wentz tattooed Pete Crow 29th of the season. Seiya Suzuki,
Wow,
dude.
wow, huh?
I'm gonna say hits for the cycle.
What are you, Hammond?
Okay, dude. Says Suzuki. What did Michael put in my coffee? I don't know. So Suzuki here hits for the cycle tonight. Cubs 5, Braves 1. Cubs in the under.
All right, so third game, final game. Hate to do this, but I have to. Garrett Crochet starting against Shane Siccione for Cleveland at Fenway Park. Crochet, one of the best pitchers in the game this year, 14-5 with a 240. How do you bet against that? I don't know. At home. So as much as I hate to say it, we need Boston to lose as many games as possible. I think Crochet, I can see him striking out a baker's dozen over 13 strikeouts over 7 innings, and I think the Red Sox will put up a 5 spot here, and I think ultimately win this game 5-3. So that would be the Red Sox, and that would be the over.
Wow, over. Okay. Red Sox over. Third game, last game here for me, dude. Kind of tough, some of these picks here. I guess I kind of like going to George M. Steinbrenner Field, dude, as the Rays are taking on the Seattle Mariners. Rays, obviously, here winners of 4 in a row. Just beat Seattle yesterday 10-2, pretty decisively there, Brian. Will they kind of have the same type of game as they did yesterday? I don't think so here. Mr. Boz, right, pitched yesterday. I guess he's pretty good. Rasmussen is actually got kind of good 10-5 here, 264 pitchers duel. Brian Wu. Give me the Mariners, honestly. I'm going to say Cal Raleigh. Who else? 51st. And I'm going to say that comes late. I'm going to say in the 8th, it's going to be a 2-run blast, putting the Mariners up 5-2. And that is your final score. Give me Mariners. Give me the under.
Just like that. That is your MLB 6-pack pick segment, of course, brought to you by Velvet Llama. Important time of year. I can't believe, Tony, that we are in the last month of the baseball season. I mean, unbelievable. The opening day is the cookie bucket. Does it seem like was it as long ago as it was?
Honestly, I guess looking back on it, maybe not, dude.
Yeah, right?
I mean, oh man. How do you think you feel like you wish you got to more Yankee games?
Let's see. So I believe I have been to, I want to say 13. And I'm gonna go actually on Saturday with my parents.
Oh, that's nice.
So what? That'll be 14, and I'm sure there will be one more. I mean, 15. I think regular season last year I went to 18. I mean, right there. You know what I mean? And you know what I do find annoying, and obviously there are some circumstances that aren't related to this, but I would go to more too. But again, I have these. Not Josh. Josh is always, he wants to go if he's able to with his schedule, but where it's like based on how they're playing, the desire to go to the game wanes on some of my fellow Yankee fans. And I'm sure you're the same way. And obviously, I know I go to way more games than you, but regardless of that, it's like if you're able to go, nice day, you want to go, regardless if they won or lost 10 in a row.
Yeah, I mean, especially for me because I don't get to games very often. So I really wouldn't care if if they had the fucking White Sox record right now. Yeah, I would still want to go.
And just like, not to call it Mark all the time, but it's just like, let's see how they do this series. No, and he always just makes such a big deal, which like I get to an extent, but he's always just like, dude, like he was talking about like the Ohio State game, like, dude, imagine like if we went here and they lost, like dude, just spending all that money, and I'm just like, Mark, like it's just like everybody knows no matter what game you're going to, you're not guaranteed to win. It's so like funny. No difference if we're watching on TV or at the game. Like it just happens. Like, yes, you want to win every game, but do I think that I can walk into Yankee Stadium and win 20 in a row in a season? Like, it's not going to happen. But it's just like, to me, there's nothing like being at the ballpark. There really isn't. And then too, there's been all the like in some chats, like, oh well, for playoffs, like they got to win a round first, like to go to a game. It's like, are we just like getting away from the point that it's like going to a game like is always sick? Like it doesn't like we understand like we want it to be great, want to have 100 wins by now, but it's like it's just not always going to be like that.
Going to a playoff game is fucking sick. Dude.
Yeah,
like that. Oh,
absolutely. I remember last year I texted Matt Merry Christmas on the start of the playoffs. It's just the best time and and it's so funny. My gutter installer Carmelo right now just texted me. They have to prove they can. Oh, actually, I had to read this text. It's just funny, like that we're just talking about this. It's like he's listening to the show. He might be actually, which would be kind of hilarious. But he says they have to prove that they can make it. They have a very heavy schedule ahead of them. Yes, Carmelo. And if you are watching, kudos to you. I know we're friends on Facebook, so maybe he's watching there.
Have a gutter.
But yeah, he texts me all the time about the Yankees. He's a big fan himself. But
do you employ any Mets fans? Like, do you have any like any installers?
Judy,
just Judy. She's a secretary, right?
Office manager.
Office manager.
Proper title.
Sorry. Whoa. Hey.
But it is kind of crazy. Like, yes, you have your Uncle James of the world, but I say this all the time, but there has not been too much regular interactions with Mets fans my entire life. That's just always how it's been. And it really is like by chance. Like, it's not that it was like purposely, like I knew someone was a Mets fan growing up in school. It wouldn't be friends with them. It's just how it happened to work out, Tony.
Well, I guess, whatever. But
I really wish that like Josh B could just like relax for a second, I just want to see him pumped and like just not needing to, I don't know, just act like, he's more level-headed than me, and I just want him all in on the Yankees, and I want him to say the fuck the Mets. I'm sorry, I do. It would make my year, honestly, to see Josh do
That's
that.
ridiculous.
Same thing with JD.
Oh my god,
just get like, come on, like, what are we doing here?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, you think maybe after winning one, you win tonight, you think Josh B like moves the needle?
Good win. A lot more games get to you.
Really? You think that's what it is? Well, I can take 2 out of 3. Think 2 out of 3 make him like excited? A sweep. What a sweep, dude.
Oh, yes. But it's still like I'm telling you, until we are at that parade.
Wow, Donna.
Yes, let's go to Donna here. First,
Josh,
she says good morning. Right?
Yes, good morning. Apparently, at Central Time, laughing.
Love Donna.
Funny, amazing.
Love having her here.
Josh will never relax, and neither will JD.
Yeah, it's like, come on,
that's
man.
so funny.
You know what I mean? It is. I feel like they just don't understand. Like, just being the fan that I am. It's like, it just kind of brings down the mood sometimes when there's just like this, like just has to be negativity, and it's like we know we should have won by now, but you know what? We can only control. And it's funny. It's like Josh calling in right now. Judy calling. Maybe share it on the show.
Oh my god! No, Met fan. No.
Imagine that that's why she was calling it. But yeah, you just want positivity. Let's stick together, man. Like, what are we doing? Like, let's just it's one game at a time. No reason to be nervous. Okay, like it's like, come on. And then it was funny too. Josh was texting me yesterday. He might even have said it when I was talking to him on Discord. But do you remember me saying specifically? He says that I said this, that I think he wants the Yankees to lose. Like, I definitely don't remember saying that. Wanting the Yankees to lose? I don't think so.
I don't remember if you said that. You definitely said that he wants to be a Met fan, though. I feel you definitely.
I mean, which he doesn't. He doesn't. But come on, Josh. We just want you fired up, okay? It kind of like glazing over Michael Bucket's comments here.
Yeah, I don't know. I
feeling
mean,
a little attacked.
Oh yeah, of course, dude. And I guess whatever, dude. By the way, Kev Duda before the DTV NFL TCA picks. That's gonna be sick, dude.
Yeah.
He does put in Huston in the over. He says, I guess he's feeling a little Jewish this morning. And then here comes Michael Buck. He says the Lake Show has been a nickname for the Lakers since the 80s. Tony Pony, way more than your Mets would ever understand. Which, I mean, not for nothing. Like, I mean, the Mets have had traditions before the 80s. Okay, Look at Mr. Met, for example. How about that, dude?
How about Hawk Tua?
How about Hawk Tua,
How about
dudes?
the grimace?
The grimace, dudes.
How about oh my God?
I'm talking about like long-standing things, Brian.
No,
all right?
these are big parts of the culture now.
Well, I mean, grimace, yeah. Hawk Tua, not really so much, dude.
It's kind of like synonymous at this point. Like there is an association. Like if you're thinking of one professional team with Hawk Tua, I mean, it is the Mets just because they had to throw out the first pitch.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're on the baseball team at Hawk Tua, going through the locker room, that's fine.
Come on. What
dude.
are you insinuating? Come on.
Michael Buck says, just because your Mets suck, Tony Pony doesn't give you the right to shame on the Lakers. Magic Johnson gave the Lakers the nickname The Lake Show. And then he says, F the Mets. And he says, Magic Johnson has more rings than the Mets will ever have. Well, I mean, you don't know that for sure, and probably not, honestly. And also, like, what are we talking about? All right. I don't think I think they can come up with something better. All right. And also, I feel like it's not really prominent now. Do they say that very often now? Come on, dude. Do they?
I hate to tell you this, Tony.
Do they say it now?
I would just drop it.
Do they still say it now, dude?
They've said it for 50 years, yes.
Well, I still don't like it, dude. I'm sitting here. I'm standing by that one.
And then Donna says it's anxiety habit as well. But it's like, Donna, like, but the two things are true. I mean, you should see me. I always tell Matt this, like 3-2 game. We need one out to go, but there's two on, runners going on contact. Pitching coach comes out to the mound. I cannot just take that 90 seconds. Like, it's like, I just want to throw. I just want the inning to be over. The time in between kills me. And nobody wants to win more than me. So of course, every time you're on your edge of your seat, heart pounding, this and that. But yeah, I know just as much as you, Donna. It's like, I just want to win again. I don't care what it takes. I don't care what trials and tribulations we have. And I think that's the difference. I think JD and Josh get discouraged. And of course, I mean, they are negative things. They can't be ignored, but at the same time, they can be overcome. And I just feel like that's the difference here. You know what I mean? It's like once something doesn't look good, once, everything's not right, doesn't mean it just ends right there. And I think that's the difference. And as a fan, you always got to have hope, especially when you're talking about an organization, despite not doing it for the past 15 years, I know. But like the Yankees that has shown us time and time again, they will bounce back. As much as Kev doesn't want to hear it, eventually it will happen. Hopefully it's sooner rather than later, but let's start, with a victory in Houston tonight. I mean, that's really the only way, that you could look at it.
No, yeah, you're not wrong, dude. Donald Lee, by the way, says, I agree with everything. Okay. Try everything. Think outside the box. The analytics ruin this game.
Yeah. And I think it's interesting. Like, I think they do deviate when like the back is against the wall, they're reeling, they need to try things, like Stanton playing the outfield multiple games in a row, stuff like that. But that's just only when they absolutely have to. So I think, we would like them to be, more reactive and kind of put to bed this narrative like that loser Clint Frazier says about like, oh, they don't believe in someone being hot. If it's a day off, it's a day off. That type of thing. And just even right now, even though the plan has been till the cows come home, Volpe every day, maybe now's the time to experiment. Okay, we're going to give Caballero 2 starts a week, 3 days. It's just, you want to see stuff like that. But at the end of the day, I do think, the pieces are more than there. I love the pitching, starters and bullpen. And I think our offense has been great. It's just a matter of, having that consistent offense in the playoffs and fast starts. It's, it's unfortunate. Sure. We've come back a couple times this year, but it's like that good start seems to just go such a long way rather than down 2 after 1, 4 after 3. Then things seem to kind of unravel from there. So I think the fast start is key, whether we're talking about playoffs or whether we're talking about these big games in Houston. So definitely excited, to watch later on. And I do think too, how she speaks about analytics ruining this game. I do think just like we've seen with a lot of things and like Tony, the return of batting average coming back. And I know some of this was because of the bigger bases, but stolen bases coming back as well, where we will get more of an even approach as the years go on. And it's proven that like, you still need some feel rather than just a straight computer. I mean, what do you think? And I'm just not even just specifically talking Yankees, but just league wide. I think we will eventually get to that point. It just might take a little longer.
You mean that like all teams will operate like
No, but and not that it's just no analytics, but I'm just saying not that it's so like you can't deviate, you can't. It's like
I guess so. I don't know. It's so tough, dude. I don't know. I feel like every team is different. You know, every owner is different. The way they
but there are teams that deviate from that probably quite frequently, more than you would. Think, you know?
I'm sure. I mean, like I feel I feel like people have used the Dodgers and the Braves as examples of kind of having that happy medium within an organization where you kind of listen to the analytics, but also still kind of use that eye test, as people always refer to, you know?
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's great. But again, I feel like that you're going to get also some teams that are all analytically driven, you know, and that's just how they're, you know, I guess just whatever their owner or GM is kind of buying into at that time.
But you know, what's tough. They're at, as much as analytic heavy we're looked at, you know, from around the league. There have been a lot of examples of them going against that, but it's only when they want to start Volpe every day, give LeMahieu 2 extra years, give Hicks 2 extra years, give Donaldson an extra season. So it's like, you know, pitch Stroman, you know what I mean? It's like they do go against it. It's just like, unfortunately, it's not, you know, exactly when we want.
It's bad judgment.
Yes. Yes, exactly. And like if a pitcher is pitching well, okay, maybe you put him up in the pecking order when it comes to the bullpen. And it's like with Devin Williams, okay, we've seen him, you know, pitch well earlier in games and less high leverage. So not like knowing that all season that has worked, but the high leverage hasn't, you know, not to try to creep him up so much. And I know you have, you know, off days and, you know, that help the bullpen, but also you have crunches sometimes where guys aren't available. Okay. But I just think that's like a situation you want to, you know, avoid as much as possible. Cause it just seems like you know, you use him in low leverage, his confidence get built back up. Then you put him in high leverage, he blows it. And then it just feels like we're just back to where we started. So that's one thing. And again, Devin Williams, an example of the analytics. Okay. The analytics have shown terrible crunch time, but yet we've put him in a bunch of games. So it is kind of interesting when you think about it, Tony. It's not everything, but unfortunately, it feels like the stuff that they do go against is wrong. And maybe that feeds that narrative, but it's just like they're not going with the right things. What eye or graph or anything would tell you Volpe? I mean, nothing would nothing would suggest that.
And like, I don't know. I mean, couldn't you argue that means like, oh, like you're a bad manager, right? Like that's just
right. Yeah.
Can't trust it.
But nevertheless, I mean, I know, you know, the last couple of weeks we've made up some ground. Sure, we've beaten some bad teams, but let's beat a good team. Let's do it tonight. I'm not nervous, okay? I know we can win this series, and it starts with tonight. It starts with McAfee. It starts with the offense getting going. So let's go. Interested to see what they're going to do with Stanton, too, because, you know, I think it's a little deeper in right. It's an extra 15 feet. So I don't think Judge is ready for the field, but I know they're not going to not play Stanton all series. So I don't know if that'll be today, if they want to give him more days off. So something to keep in mind. But you would think with the lefty on the hill, Tony, right? I mean, that they would probably just go with it and just kind of close their eyes and hope for the best in the field, right?
Which, I mean, again, you know, hopefully they can use the eye test to see, you know, sort of do. No, but I think that wouldn't be a bad call at all. I mean, I think Stanton has proved a lot out there in the outfield. When is like Judge like slated to be back though? Is there not like
I think it's gonna be like last week of the season. I mean, they're really
dude.
Well, because they just don't want him to make a throw. Oh, Tommy John done for the year. Like it's like obviously you don't want that. Like you can't have that. So that's kind of what I think. Slow playing it as long as Stanton doesn't kill him in the field. Until that happens, they're definitely not even going to attempt, Tony, to force anything, you know?
Is he like, I mean, is Judge on the verge of that? Like a one hard throw, like you're not going to be able to throw again? Like,
you know how they are with these injuries. They're never honest. So how the hell do we know?
Yeah, that's true. How the hell do we even know? But I mean, regardless though, I mean, even if he doesn't, I mean, you can still use him as DH in the postseason. I mean, that's still good, right?
Yeah, but no. But the point is, it's like, you just don't want it to be, where Stanton can only play 6 or 7 innings, and you're going to need Stanton probably most likely, right? I mean, late in some of these games. And,
big spots, big bat.
Yeah. So,
what is? Oh damn! What is there? There's no other alternative. Judge first base.
Well, yeah. I mean, that's what I think, but I don't think they're going to try that out this year. You know.
He's never played that before, right?
No. But supposedly he's done some side work with the position. So, yeah. I mean, it remains to be seen. But obviously, our best team has him in the field. That's for sure.
Oh yeah, definitely.
But let's strike up the music once again for an edition of the Immaculate Grid.
Let's freaking go, dude.
To the grid we go.
To the grid. Grid number 884. And we got a few.
Yeah, I was gonna say top left, Justin Upton.
Justin Upton for Mariners Angels. Justin Upton. Bang! 3%, baby.
There we go.
And Texas Anaheim. We can do Pilar.
Yeah, do Pilar.
Rangers Anaheim. All right, sorry, hold on. I don't think I always forget to come back to share it, make sure, because we just get so excited, you know?
Oh yeah.
Pilar, Kevin. Bang. Let's see. I mean, you think Todd Frazier will be too much for Rangers Pittsburgh?
No, that's a great one.
Okay, cool. Todd Frazier. And I also have one for Mariners Pirates, dude.
Who is it?
Ronnie Cedinho.
There we go. Love it.
I was using him a lot last week when you were not here. Ronnie Cedinho. Let's go, dude.
What was the percentage there?
0.4.
Wow.
Let's go.
All right. So I'm thinking for
six war season
here. In right field, what about Jose Bautista?
I like that. Jose Bautista. There we go. Bang. 0.8, dude. Let's freaking go.
There we go. And then just thinking about right field, I think I have a name. Just thinking about this is going back a little bit here, but right field, Texas Rangers, Rusty Greer, Tony.
Rusty Greer. Wow, dude. 2% for Rusty Greer.
There we go.
Wow, good for him, dude. Wow, 9 years with the Rangers, huh?
Yeah. Just like that, huh?
Just like that, dude. All right, Seattle played right field, minimum one game.
I got it. Mike Cameron.
There we go, dude. 2%. All right, dude. We're humming right now.
Moving, grooving, all of that. So basically just 6 WAR, yeah, for Angels and
Pirates.
So I'm kind of thinking for the Angels, one of my personal favorites, I would say I don't know. I was gonna go gloss, like anybody that you think would be like lower than that. I mean, I think Vlad's gonna be higher.
Vlad's gonna be really high.
I don't know if Gary Anderson did it.
Bart,
I don't know about that.
I don't know definitively either.
And then I don't know if Tim Salmon did it as well. You know,
has Rendon?
No, come on. I guess we'll just go gloss. Yeah, go gloss.
5%.
And then just trying to think about Pittsburgh. Did
Marte?
I don't know if he did it, but I feel like he would be so riled. I know I don't think he did. I was gonna say, imagine if Pedro Alvarez. Remember, I forgot what nickname Michael Butka had for him. I don't. He probably didn't do it. He probably didn't have a good enough season. But yeah, Marte, Bonds, Bonilla. Did Bonilla play for the Pirates?
Bonilla did play for the Pirates. He has to have a 6 WAR season with that team, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hot damn.
So I'm trying to think about anybody else who
I don't know for sure.
Recently, other than McCutcheon, right?
Yeah.
Did I don't know if Skeens did last year.
I would think Skeens did.
But then there's that.
But I mean, that would be like, yeah.
I just can't think of Who or Willie Stargell, if that's too high, and Roberto Clemente.
I would imagine Clemente is really high, right? Or I don't know. Sometimes that like
Yeah, these older guys, they don't go Clemente. Who cares? Whatever.
All right.
90%.
who cares? Roberto Clemente. Bang.
What was it?
18%.
But we still got a 33.
Still got 33.
So
'cause
obviously
we
it
were doing
was
one.
a solid grid.
Oh yeah, McCutcheon, by the way, was the highest at 19.
Isn't it crazy when you go to like the football grid? Like you look at it for like 1 second and
No,
you're
thank
just
you.
like, just look at it real quick. I guarantee I haven't checked today's. Oh, here it is. It's like, could we even get like a column?
Recorded an interception.
That's one that I think we could do.
That's new, by the way. It says
That is new.
Oh my god, dude.
But I would say try Chandler Jones for that. I'm sure he had one pick. for the
Cards?
Cards, yeah.
Nope.
No, okay. Okay, then do Antrell Roll.
1%.
Wow.
There we
Okay.
go, dude.
And then the Packers. Who was
Ernie?
the guy? No. But the guy that they. Oh man, it's annoying that I don't remember this. But there was a guy that they got. Or you know what? Do AJ Hawk.
AJ Hawk.
2%.
2%,
Wow,
dude. That's a good one.
And then the Chiefs tried Derek Thomas. The ICK Derek.
You sure?
2 R's.
2 R's? Oh yeah, there it is. 5%.
Wow.
With no photo.
No photo is interesting.
Hmm.
And then Giants, Green Bay, Will Blackburn. Or Blackman, yeah.
Paul Blackburn.
But either way, 0.7.
0.7. That's great right there, dude.
And then Giants, Chiefs. I feel like Kadarius Toney is gonna be a mile high, but I don't know who else there is, right?
Yeah, I don't know either.
Just to see, right?
74%.
74%. No, they get high with these because I guess they're just hard, you know.
Yeah.
And then Giants, Arizona. Fuck, dude, right?
Oh.
Green Bay and Seattle. Amon Green. AH. Yeah. 4%.
Another no photo.
Seattle and the Chiefs. And then Seattle and the Cards. But then we also have the Giants and the Cards. I feel like there's do Rogers Cromartie.
For Giants and the Cards?
Yeah. It's Rogers, like it's his last name. It's just do Rogers Cromartie, it'll come up. ROD.
With a D.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Cromartie.
Or just search Cromartie, I guess. Jeez.
Oh, Dominique Rogers
Yeah,
Cromartie.
there
There
we
we go.
4%. Wow. So it's a shame that I messed up on that one. And then Seattle.
And the Cards.
Or Seattle and the Chiefs.
That's fucking tough. I don't know, dude.
Seattle and the Chiefs. Oh man. Or Cards and those are the only two? Yeah, one guess left.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like there's got to be so many guys.
I guess they have like some overtime thing though. It says
overtime.
Yeah, because you know you got this wrong.
Oh, right. So
I don't know.
it's still
Like,
gonna give
like
us
an
something.
extra, yeah.
But running back, wide receiver, not Bolden didn't play for the Seahawks. Not Fitzgerald. Quarterbacks, Palmer. Boy, this might be one that we just unfortunately don't have. I think because Chiefs and Seahawks. Also kind of a weird one. You know, just thinking about guys that play for both teams.
Mm-hmm.
Not Matt Flynn, not Carson Wentz. I just can't think the running backs, not Priest Holmes, not Larry Johnson. Other guys that they brought in. Yeah, I don't.
What? No, I'm looking it up right now just because obviously I have no idea.
Yeah.
But I feel like there's one for Seattle, Arizona that you're going to be like,
It's a running back,
yes.
Edgerrin James.
That wasn't the guy I was thinking of, but that is correct.
200.
Oh,
Does it let us do the other
Oh, because
one?
this one is this is
Okay.
keep guessing. Will not count to it. That's interesting how that goes.
Yeah.
Let's see what we can do
in
here.
Seattle.
I'll look it up too. But Adrian Peterson was the one I was thinking of.
Oh, okay. I actually forgot that
But
he.
Edgerrin James also, dude.
Le'Veon didn't. Hopkins didn't. Just trying to think about different players. The Chiefs, the kickers. I don't think Morton Anderson, right?
Are you asking me?
Yeah, I don't think he played for Seattle.
I don't think so.
Did you? Is there anybody that it seems like I would know? Because Matt Hasselbeck didn't play for the Chiefs. I don't think Brock Heward played for both teams, unless he did. Brock or Damian Heward.
No, don't see it.
Okay. Is there anybody that it seems like?
I mean, not. I don't. I guess not. I'm just looking through. It's a
No
long
skill
list.
players, kickers, not Hauschka or punters.
I know, it's kind of crazy. They're not giving me positions for these players. Receiving, all players. That's all it says.
Receivers.
Receiving, rushing, passing, and then it just says all players at the bottom. Kind of interesting how Football Reference is, to be honest. A little bit different.
Yeah. Tight
Um,
end. Tackle.
Rushing, couple running backs here.
But nobody you've heard of.
One guy that you have said his name. I
Is he
feel
still
like
playing?
quite a few times? No, stopped playing in 2019.
Okay.
Only two teams were Chiefs and Seattle.
Chiefs in Seattle. He's
Yes.
a running back?
Yes.
Chiefs and Seattle. Okay.
Came up rookie season 2013. Seattle didn't play 2014. Back-to-back years of Kansas City. Didn't play 17. Back-to-back years of Kansas City. Didn't play again.
How am I missing this one? Jeez. Wait, he started with Chiefs or started with Seattle?
Seattle in 2013. Oh shit. Yeah, perhaps need the new Schwami. Hold on, stand by.
It's like, oh, it's about Green Bay.
It's always about Green Bay, dude.
Yeah.
Like, come on. You know that. Go Pack, go.
Kind of funny. Chokery. to me. He's a NC State fan, you know, went there, and he says, I just saw the score. I hope Bill gets fired soon, LOL.
Oh, my God. That's so funny, dude.
I don't know. More games like that, all the hype, the money.
Oh, and he's a fan. You said he's a fan?
NC State.
Oh, NC State. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So he
just
is
as a rival.
Yeah.
Get him out of there.
Well, I mean, hey, man, if he keeps with all this fucking hoopla, like, it may be a good thing for him.
Exactly. But yeah, I guess you know, that really about does it. But
oh, dude, Football Reference. Oh,
yeah, a lot of study up. Come on.
Yeah, right. Get the books out.
Or wait, did the Mets play at 6? Or no? I thought I heard that today.
Is it at 6? I thought it was at 7. Oh no, I think you're right. It is because 1 o'clock yesterday, 6 o'clock today. Yeah, they're at 8:15. The Yankees.
Okay, all right. So,
which is kind of annoying, but hey, man, you can probably get some good innings of the Mets game. You know.
Yeah, exactly. No, that's definitely what it is. But yeah, get the.
You know, Sam's dying to watch the Met game.
Exactly. But yeah, get the job done. All right. But yeah, good to be back here in studio. Big show tomorrow. AFC preview, NFC on Wednesday or on Thursday. Excuse me. But yeah, thank you to everybody who tuned in and continues to comment, like, and subscribe. All of the archives on the YouTube page. Tony, Michael, Renee, and Jay in costume. The merch at DowntimeTV.com. Want everybody to enjoy the day, enjoy the games. Let's go Yankees.
Let's go Mets.
And we will see you.
Hey guys, Tony here from Downtime TV checking in. I want to thank all our fans out there who's been liking, subscribing, sharing our content. You guys are the best. You guys are our bloodline. You make us love what we do. Thanks again.